Hey, now if I push down, it pops it back out. Okay. Where's this in? You promised me an index. Oh, guys, the suspense here is insane. The build-up, the tension, the lack of an index. Where's the index? What does this mean? Index of rules in the scenario booklet. Scenario booklet. Where? Give me an index. Give me an index. You promised an index. Oh, that is so uncool. Okay, alright, let's just calm down. This is okay. This is fine. It's just lying to me, that's all. Right here, you will see some garbage. Not only this is like above temperature garbage. This is what they call hot garbage. Do you see how that is completely separated? Look at that. Look, oh my gosh, it's getting worse. Okay, that is not okay. What's up, Rockstars? Today I'm doing a long overdue unboxing. This is for Kingdom Rush. It's a big old box. I got, I think, pretty much everything. I can't remember how much I backed it for. It was a lot, and it's been in the box. I haven't filmed it. I haven't unboxed it. I haven't had time. I've been busy. Been so busy I needed a vacation, which is why you're seeing this video now, because yeah, it's an older game, I get it, and people have either played it already or done with it or whatever. It's new to me, okay? At least as of now. But I'm talking to you in the future a little bit where I'll be uploading this while I am up in a cabin in a mountain somewhere trying to relax and not do so much work all the time. So you'll forgive me for opening up an old game. But let's go ahead and dive into it because it's still new to me. Now, as always, if you appreciate this channel and everything I do to kind of give you guys all the cool coverage that I can, there's a link down below to my Patreon and YouTube member community list that you can join. It is through their financial support that I back games just like this. You guys know I do a video every month showing you where I'm actively spending money because I am not getting everything free from the game developers. Instead, I spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars all the time on these games so that I can give you my honest opinion and not my wallet's opinion, because they don't sponsor me, they don't review me, they don't own me. You guys do. It's community driven and I love it. If you can't give, again, there's a link down in the description. If not, a like, a comment, both those on the video. I greatly appreciate it. The YouTube algorithm appreciates it. Everybody appreciates it. Everybody appreciates it. I know, seriously though, I do. I would greatly appreciate it. And that means I get to talk to you guys too. You guys know I'm always down there in the comments chatting it up. There is so much here. Okay, so we got, let's see, we got the spider one, right? Of course. We got Junior, Moloc, right? We gotta have some demons in here, of course. Any kid-friendly game needs demons. We got the King Pledge upgrades. We got 3D towers. 3D towers, because, I mean, table presence is everything, right? There's like table presence, gameplay. And then we have the, I was going to say coup de grace, but I don't even know what that is. We got the main game, so we got that too. All right, let's go ahead and dive into all this. Alright, let's go ahead and dive into the core box here. This is a quite big box, but it's not super heavy or anything, which is nice. I love, again, how much art there is. The logo is super big on there, but I think that's really part of it. And, of course, you want the IP to kind of sell it as well, so people can recognize it and are friendly with the marketing and the branding and the IP and all that junk, whatever. Okay, so we got some sides, we got some backs. The back here shows some miniature renders. Obviously, that's not the real miniatures. And then we have kind of a typical, well, not a typical layout, because nobody's going to stack anything like that unless they're monsters. But if you are a monster, maybe you organize these all nice and then just throw these like the anarchist you are. Otherwise, that's probably not how it's going to look like. But you can see a variety of components and mechanics, and at least you kind of know what's going on, maybe. I don't know. Surprisingly, there's not a whole lot of like actual wording here, right? However, this is amazing board game implementation of the best tower defense video game. An epic 10-scenario campaign with a growing level of difficulty. Portal story mode for infinite replayability. Infinite! Get rid of all your other board games. This is the only one you need. You could have a whole calc shelf, an 8x8, I don't care, and just have this on there. Infinite replayability. You will never, ever not play this game. Okay, let's go ahead and unbox it. It's like already partially unwrapped for me. So, yeah, the only thing I had done at the time, I'd gotten a whole bunch. This is why it didn't get unboxed. I got a whole bunch of board games, a lot of prototypes and stuff like that even. I think my patrons can correct me on this, but I had like 6 or 7 boxes that I needed to unbox. Like, it was a lot. And I was doing like 2 a night. It was taking me hours because I can't ever film a short video. And anyway, it was a lot. And so I opened this just to see what it even was. I was like, I don't even know what is in each box. And I saw it and I closed it, and I'm just not getting to it. Kind of a linen finish to this, but it just makes it really nice and not shiny, except for the gloss coat, the UV coat on the logo, which again makes sense. The cardboard, I can tell you right now, feels a little light, feels a little airy, feels a little retail, but I guess we will see. It might just be because it's so big. I don't know. It just seems thinner. It is definitely thinner. This is a little bit of a kind of an overall kind of. I don't know. It's thinner. What can I say? The glue job though is freaking sweet. Like, that is great looking. That's some great looking glue jobs right there. A little bit of a poof in right there, but otherwise I think we're pretty darn good there. Okay, let's place this over here and get rid of this junk. Hopefully I don't need this and all this. There's a lot of extra space here and I'm not sure why. Hopefully there's a reason it's this much bigger than it needs to be. And again, these are very skinny, very just like not rigid at all. It feels good though. It feels nice. I like it. The glue job looks good. Art looks good. So first thing we get, sticker guides. I hate stickers. You want to know why? Because stickers sound messy, they sound permanent, they sound destructive, and I don't like it. To mark your progress on the Kingdom map, use attached stickers. You're not the boss of me. Okay, moving on. We got stickers. Maybe my kids will enjoy this. I don't know. I don't know if, unless they're reusable, I ain't touching those things. Alright, moving on. How can it be infinite replayability if you're marking it up with stickers? Answer me that. Riddle me that. Rulebook. As always, rulebooks are just like stuffed crust pizza. They're delicious, and you should eat them from the back. So we got just 2 people here. I don't know why there's just 2. That's page 24, I guess. I don't know. Alright, then we got no index, at least in the back here, and so we just got more hero abilities, which is a nice reference. It's a nice reference, but I am not. Oh wait, index of rules in the scenario booklet. Why? What's the scenario booklet? Oh, maybe what they're hoping is that you only need the. I don't know. Okay, so first of all, great art. Look at that. My goodness, that's awesome. That's freaking sweet. I love that. Credits. Storm Appendix. I'm losing hope, guys. I don't know about this. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm getting a little iffy here. Journal setup. Where's this in? You promised me an index. Oh, guys, the suspense here is insane. The build-up, the tension, the lack of an index. Where's the index? What does this mean? Index of rules in the scenario booklet. Scenario booklet. Where? Give me an index. Give me an index. You promised an index. Oh, that is so uncool. Okay, alright, let's just calm down. This is okay. This is fine. This is fine. It's just lying to me, that's all. I swear to God. These things, it's not hard. If you're going to spend 24 pages explaining your darn game in a technical way, give me an index. Give me rules. Force an index in everything you write. Okay? I know you like to do some thorough work. Let's do some thorough work and actually, I don't even know how involved you were in this. I don't see right off the bat here, but I'm not looking at an index, so my eyes are cross-eyed. I'm seeing red. It's terrible. And appendix is not an index. It shares some letters though. They both have an X. No page numbers anywhere. In fact, not only that, but the font here. This is bold, but it's barely noticeable. Like it all looks bold to me. It's not exactly the most useful, and it's close to the font I use on my thumbnails. It's hilarious. I'm dissing it. Okay, all right. So I mean, sure. They could have cut out a few pages if they used the whole page. There's so much. Okay. Anyway, what's this Jetpack Joyride? What's going on there? Yeah. Okay. Well. I just don't know what to say anymore. Okay, game components. They show a picture with the name. I do appreciate that. That is nice. That way I know what you mean by building site cards. So I know you mean these thingies here that look kind of transparent, I guess. Or sheets for the infinite replayability of stickers. And soldier meeples. What's a meeple? A soldier meeple. Oh, well, okay. I don't know. I'm assuming it's a different way of spelling miniature. All right. I'm not even going to look at this scenario book / index anymore. Let's go on from there. What do we got here? We got... Are you an index? I'm be looking for the index this whole thing. We got a map. That's actually kind of cool. I take this. Okay. Interesting thing to note. I always try to note this. If they ever mention expansions in the core box... it's not necessarily a bad thing. It can be. It depends on how it's implemented, I suppose. But definitely worth noting, hey, the core box mentions stuff that you have to buy. In which case, this now passes that test. Not every game does that. This one does. Moving on from that very skinny piece of paper, we got a mountain of cardboard. And, yeah, we'll go in and test this sucker out. Okay, right now, I think the whole tile's bent a little bit, but that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and punch some out. Boop. There we go. Seems to go okay. There's a little bit of tags there. You can kind of see. It just kind of does that. Let's see what happens if I punch it this way. Breaks the tags instantly, which is pretty normal. See if I can get one to... snag. You gotta really try. So punching from the back tends to snap that tag off. Whereas from the... Look, they got like 3 tags for even these little ones here. They're definitely... Oh, shoot. That's going nowhere. Yeah, I mean, the punch-out experience is nice. Definitely bendy, right? Very bendy. Not exactly the, most robust cardboard ever. As you can see... It just separates and is like it almost feels wet just with how pliable it is. So keep that in mind when you're messing with these. Obviously, these small ones like that, it'll be a lot harder to bend. I'm not going to because I want to actually play my game. But you probably could. So if we zoom in, or if I zoom in by holding it up here, you can kind of see the layers of the cardboard there. And it's... not super squishy. This is better than the Bloodborne unboxing I did. The Kaman, the Starcadia quest was bad too, actually. So Kaman's cardboard is kind of garbage, trashed here at this point. This is like recycled here. It's like it's not the garbage, but it still goes in a can and you get rid of it in the outside by a big old truck. I don't know where I'm going with that, but you get what I'm saying. This is... Like, if they just made this a little bit smaller, they wouldn't have even had to punch it out. It would have just been a thing. I wonder why. Like, couldn't you have done that? Wouldn't it have just been nice if you just used a smaller piece? So you didn't... If it's this big, I feel like... Well, why even bother with the tags? I don't know. But you can frame it now, I guess. I don't know. All right, moving on. This is totally bent. You can see that right away, but let's go ahead and show you how bent. So what happens is, actually here, let's punch them both out. Punch them both the same size. This is so silly. Okay. So right now they're facing the same way, so if they're bent, they're both bent together. What you do is you flip it, and now one's bent one way, one's bent another, and as you can see, there is a gap, right? That's because one is now bending this way and the other one's now bending that way. So definitely bent tiles here. How bad? I don't know. Let's try and take a look. Try and look here. You know, nothing terrible, at least yet. Sometimes you get these out in the air, it fills with the humidity that's not here in Idaho, and, you know, who knows. But for now, it's not actually that bad. But we'll see after several plays what that's looking like. Okay, let's try and do some other pieces, like, you know, let's do the, oh God, come on, let go of it. We got this one, we got some gummy bear or jelly bean trees. Looks like we got some freaking sweet shapes and colors and designs and all that. I mean, these look nice. I like them. I like the linen finish. They're not actually shiny linen, which is appreciated. Speaking of shiny, my goodness, those stickers are already causing problems. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, there goes another token. We got these here. These are nice. I like them. I don't know why they're so big. It looks like you could probably make this ring a little bit smaller, but maybe we hate table space. I don't know. We got more here. We got more here. We got more here. We got more here. All of these look to be double-sided. These are fun. Let's look at these. We got reinforcements. Ah, that punched down nice. Kind of like that. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh my goodness. What's okay. All right. So right here, got my stick. Right here, you will see some garbage. Not only this is like above temperature garbage. This is what they call hot garbage. Do you see how that is completely separated? Look at that. Look, oh my gosh, it's getting worse. Okay, that is not okay. And it's so soft there. And like a non-cool way. Like, this is not a bed. You don't want it soft. That's brutal. It's gonna always be there. I might try and glue it, I guess. Try and fix the issue there. These could be better quality. This is, again, kind of, I say retail, and I mean that in a negative, condescending, snobbery kind of way, but I spent several $100s on this, and I would like some quality. Here it is again. You can see this one, same thing right there. Look at that garbage. Not cool. And you can even see it looking at. Look at that. Right. I ignore all of this, and I see that. That's what I see right there. Is that right there. I don't see an Infinity Gauntlet. I don't see Marvel IP being used without permission. I see that right there. That's dumb. No, but look at the cut. Do you see the cut there? Do you see? Look. Got a pokey stick again. Look at the cut here. Oh, don't want the fat end. Look at that. And like whatever tool they used to cut this, like it hiccuped. And like it had too much to drink the day before or something like right before doing this. So it was, and right when it went, it like jumped up with its fake machine hiccup and cut oblong. So frustrating. All right, let's see what else we got. I don't even want to keep doing this. It started to, but I think, oh, no, right there too. Is there any that are going to be good? Oh. This one's safe? Nope, right there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Any of them. Let's see. We got... This is frustrating. Yeah, they're all flaking off like that. Hopefully, these are just pretty to look at and you don't actually use them. All right, I'm done with that. There we go. That's my thoughts. It's not looking good, guys. What else we got? Lid. Lid looks nice. Looks like it locks on. I like the black tray. I can't quite tell if it's the whole thing. We'll take a look. All right. Not lock on. So maybe a tiny bit. No. So they'll have a little groove typically in here pushing in, and then a little groove right there pushing in to do the lock-on tray. This does not have a lock-on tray. This is a regular tray. A little symbol of a rook, I guess. So we got that going for us. Put this back in. This is decent. This is good. I like it. I've had thicker. I've had thinner. I do like it black though. Oh my gosh, I've ruined it. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Watch me struggle for an hour and a half / unbox this game. Oh dear God. Okay. Whew. Let's look at this. What do we got here? We got thingies. Yeah, they're cool. They're colorful. I like that, I guess. They all got like this, you know, like in like really cheesy kind of anime where they have like the moving background to like promote seriousness. By the way, she has no mouth, but he does have a mouth, and that's confusing me. This isn't like Hello Kitty, but he doesn't have a mouth. He doesn't have a nose. He can't even smell his own like pits or anything. He's got a nose and a mouth. Look at him, overachiever. Again, no mouth, no nose. Okay, that's sporadic. That's fine. Sheep. We got sheep. Instantly a better game. The moment you see sheep and farming, all the Euro gamers are going to rejoice. Because now you can count how many hay bales you can get in a turn or something. We got some reference cards here. Lilith. We got Blackburn. We got a Time Mage is. We got helper card. Not a player aid, a helper card. You're a helper card. I dig it. I like it. Okay. And then this is, I mean, the color's great. I love the color. I think the font looks a lot better here than when it's like bolded everywhere and a wall of text and all that. On the cards, it looks better. I don't know why these are in a separate bag per se, but they are. Hey, cool, transparent stuff. Let's look at that. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, let's see here. These are very nice. So sometimes, and by sometimes I mean the other time I've gotten this when I got hate, you had to peel each and every single one of these little things. When it was like the little, ooh, color, hold on. Okay, anyway, you had like the scars and stuff that you'd put in there and the upgrades, and each one had a little peely thingy that was super annoying. And then they were like, they get all scratched up. These will probably still get scratched up, but they look cool. So there's that. They're all different ways. Oh, that's not bothersome at all. Dear God, why would they do that to me? Why? How do you even... I swear you do this on purpose. Okay, anyway. You got purple. You got orange. You got purple again. You got green. I thought I saw some red. There's some red. There's a red. You got the same thing in different colors. Okay. The transparent looks cool, though. Like, I dig it. You can, like, see transparent stuff through it. Okay. Guys, this is just the core box. I hope the expansions go better than this. These are cool. I actually like these. They're neat. That being said, this is a personal pet peeve of mine. Always use a bag that's slightly bigger than you need. I appreciate how exact you can get it. I think that's super cool, and kudos to you. And you can tell all your friends how cool you are for getting one just about exact. But I would like a little bit extra. I mean, this isn't too bad. I've had worse, like super tight, but like that. Yeah, you just make it bigger. Oh gosh, what's going on here? This is already looking good. All right, we got a very, very loose wrapping here. Get rid of that. All right, more cardboard. Just what we wanted. Oh, look at this. Wait, this is cool. Oh. It's that guy. Okay, so I'm assuming it's supposed to lay flat. No. As cool as that was. Is there something I can put in? Can you know what? Get all these boxes that you spent hundreds of dollars on and lay them flat on that, and you can get it flat again, and then not fold it back up. I think it's cool. It looks cool. Hopefully, there's something that unaccordions it so it doesn't, because that's not attractive. Like, this is cool, right? I love it. You can do like transforming sounds. But then when it's on the table, you look like a doofus because it's all poking up. Hopefully there's something to put in there. I don't recall. It's been a while, okay? I backed this a long time ago. And we have just such a... Meeples. This is the second time you've ever seen Meeples on the channel, so congratulations, Kingdom Rush, for getting me to buy something with Meeples. I probably assumed you were just going to make them into miniatures. Stretch goal not unlocked. It's a piece of wood in the generic cartoony shape of a little soldier guy. Or something else. Let's keep that sword visible. Yeah, it's a piece of wood painted gray. Alright, that's fun. Moving on. They're trying. Wait, do they stand? Do they stand easily? They do stand easily. Look at that. They do their job. You know what? You can even paint it. You can paint the grays like purple. Okay. Do that. What is that? No. I'm not even going to bother with that right now. I can't handle that. I need some good in my life first before we do that. Yeah, we got separate trays here. I like that. This looks cool. I don't know what that's for. Probably. Wait. Oh, look at that. Okay, we got some cards. Are these easy open or are they difficult open? I think they're easy open, which I do appreciate. Not every game does that. And normally they make it red for doofuses like me that don't know how this works. How do I, please, don't make me look stupid on camera. Come on. If you're going to do this, which I do appreciate, make it red. Like a little red tape. The very obvious start here. The giant arrow pointing to it saying, hey, when you're filming yourself and you get the easy open thing. God, I can't even do it. Whatever. Let's try another one. Oh, look, I got it. It's right here. Maybe. Come on. If it would just peel like the art off of the cardboard tokens, that'd be perfect. Oh, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. You know, I've been looking forward to this for a while, and I still am. I think the game looks cool, which is why I backed it, obviously. Yeah, these are neat. They're very skinny, skinnier than I thought they would be. So hopefully they don't get mangled up too much. But I like the art. I think they're cool. Yeah, it's neat. I don't know what all the symbols mean yet or anything like that. It'll be kind of interesting. I like how they the different colors really look almost like different biomes, I guess, kind of, maybe. It looks mostly like sand, actually, to me. I was expecting, is there like some grass? Is that grass? I don't know. I don't know how that works. We're going to put it back in. Bam. Bam. When the time mages move, they move towards the exit. If they exit the map, you lose. They're just like necromancers in the Zombicide. And time mages can only be damaged by level 4 towers. Well, that's... If I only have level 5 towers, does it go above that? Okay, dear God, please. I feel like there's a starting there. I feel like... Maybe not. Maybe it's right here. It's right here. I got it. Got it. Come on. There we go. All right, got a whole bunch there. Whoa, that's some trippy stuff going on here. Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that a whirlwind? I don't even know. Flip it over on this side. Burning building. Is that a Band-Aid? Is that a Band-Aid on the building? Okay, yeah. Seems they're kind of some are some way, some are a different way. I don't know. Wave of exhaustion, sudden death, giant hail, spatial distortion. I dig it. Ha! I like how it's like, I'm the full thing. It's like, now I'm regulated to the bottom corner. Be great if like it just got smaller and smaller. Okay, I have no idea what those are. Let's look at these things. Bloop. I'm assuming you do stuff like that, but like with something that probably matters. That doesn't matter. These are cool. I like them. There's not really a lot to say about them, I guess. They're an ugly color. Like, I would have never picked this color. Who picked this color? What is wrong with you? Is this your favorite color? I'd be interested. Is this somebody's favorite color? Is this kind of like, you know, diarrhea brown, orange, kind of, maybe some blood mixed in? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Just go ahead. I don't know. The hole is put in there nice. I don't know what's wrong with me. These are very visible, but they're not like snagging on like crazy or anything. They're nice. I like them. They're cool. It's definitely a unique game piece. Unique to me, anyway. Okay, we got... Oh, gosh, this is so bad. Okay. Thanks for the spacer. So this is how the minis are stored. I think they're supposed to be. Okay, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's not great. But it's actually not terrible either. So that's good. They just, yeah, they're going to get moved around a lot. Okay, well, let's look at some minis. Let's actually zoom in a little bit. There we go. And we got some minis. Okay, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I love that she's off center. I love that she's way back here. And she doesn't even go over here, so there's more open space over here. I like the kind of the bent pose that she has. The fat arrow thing totally works for this game. She has fingers here and no fingers here. In fact, it looks like there was an industrial accident and her arm got damaged to whatever in God's name they're trying to show here. I don't think it's a hand, but I'm not sold on that. I don't know what I'm looking at there. Okay. Well, anyway. She's got some carrots back here. She's got some arrows. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. Minus that I don't even know. Hopefully the rest have hands. Okay, again, slightly off center. I appreciate that. The face actually looks great. This would be kind of cool painted. It's very basic design, but it's designed to a point, and it's actually kind of fits the IP too. Again, I actually kind of like how cartoony it is. This would actually be kind of fun to paint. The fire around the hands and stuff like that's actually pretty darn cool. The hair looks pretty neat. The inlays here are actually quite nice. It gets a little faint here, so you can see it gets barely noticeable up there. So a wash won't necessarily go in there super nice. You might have to paint it in. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know what you want from these minis. Very flat single sculpt ones is what you want for the most part. Okay, here's this guy. Probably my least favorite so far because he's just standing there on fire, I guess. I don't know. I feel like he could be a little bit more interesting. He has a little bit of the from the runner where the plastic went in and then they had to cut it off. That's very noticeable. All right, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Unfortunately, the fire guy who's literally enveloped in flame is kind of like it looks like he wants to like give you a hug, a little bit, and the fire is really just on his back. Like there's nothing on his front really. I don't know. I'm just not exactly what I expected, even from the art. All right, then we got get out of here. Oh come on, like this is just that's a kitty. Look at a little kitty. Oh my gosh. And a very bent, look at this base. What the heck is this garb? Look at that. You hear that clicking? That's garbage. That's what the sound of garbage sounds like. Why you can unbend this base? Oh, I can bend it by hand. Look at that. Okay, very cheap plastic, but it's cute. I like him. Yeah, he's cute. I don't know where he goes. God, where does this even go? I don't even know. Okay, that goes there. He goes here. Where does this even... This is just like... This, oh, right up here. Way up here! Good grief. He goes up there. Okay. Look at this guy here. He is also off-center up here. I actually appreciate that. There's where that runner came in for the plastic as it went into the mold here. I really actually like his facial sculpt. I think it looks great. I dig that. The earring goes kind of into his shoulder there, but but whatever. It happens, okay? Yeah, I'm glad he's wearing pants. Very muscular. My goodness, that dude works out, which explains why he can hold this on his back like that. He's actually a little bit multi-piece. The assembly is okay. It's not the best ever, but it's all right. It's actually much better in the front, which is, I mean, if you're going to get it one side right, that's where you want it. His big toe kind of freaks me out a little bit. It looks slightly too big in like a weird way, but feet kind of freak me out anyway, so what the heck do I know? He's kind of like Hulk, but with a ponytail. Alright, then we got this chick, who is definitely the coolest of the bunch, right? For sure. I love her dress, actually, and that detail looks great. Super cool dress. I actually really like the dress. The wings are cool too. It's a neat design. You know, the cheapness of these minis with, I think this base is bent too. We'll check. The cheapness of the minis fits the theme, so I guess that makes sense as long as you do chunky cartoon style. Though you gotta still get the bases a little bit flatter than this, preferably. I suspect this is just pure PVC as opposed to like an ABS mix. I don't know, because it is actually a little shiny, so kind of hard to tell. But everybody's mixture of plastic, like we say PVC and ABS, but it's all chemical names and stuff in reality. This looks warped, but maybe that's just the fire that's warped, which would kind of make sense, I suppose. It's cool. I dig it. Is that supposed to be hollow? Looks like it might be supposed to be hollow. Whatever. I like her. She's my favorite because she's cool. Followed by we got over here. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh, thank you so much for that. That's so fancy. Get out of here. All right, we got her, and she's pretty cool too. I dig that. No, the eyes seem okay. It looks like this is maybe slightly not as defined as that, but I think it might just be a lighting thing too. It could be a lighting thing. A little bit of flash, right? And you can see the little mold line there and whatnot, but honestly, I think she looks pretty cool. And she's got like 4 fingers, but you know, nobody's perfect. Some people have 6. She has 4. It's fine. You see the mold line go all the way here. Yeah, no, I like it. She looks cool. What else we got here? We got other just garbage just sitting around everywhere, because why not? Alright. And then we got this guy. Again, I think he looks cool. I like him. I dig it. He's got a unique base. Why is his base like that? Do they fit together? What's going on here? What's going on here? Wait a second. What are you saying? Look at that. Look at that. Bam. Bam. Display piece. These are unsculpted bases, but if you were expecting sculpted bases on this, you were kidding yourself, because this is not about having quality minis, that's for sure. Yeah, so interesting enough, this is a different plastic. This is actually ABS. You can totally feel it. So this is actually quite nice. This is good. Nice and flat, I bet. Yeah, see? Actually, nope, not flat. Look at that. I bet wrong. That's why I don't bet. I was just kidding. Actually, do you hear that? I don't know if that's glue breaking. Probably as I'm bending it, but I don't know. We'll see. Definitely a different base though. This is connected, which I actually appreciate. I prefer it over loose. Very, very thick piece here. And then these, like, I don't even know how they're necessarily attached, but whatever. We got some mold line here. But you know what? He's cool. Good luck painting in here, by the way. I mean, good freaking luck. Multi-piece, but glued quite well. They get very, very, very chunky. But I like them. I think he's cool. Again, for the style, it makes sense. Again, you got the little runner pour spout there. But actually, that's probably the least bad one, actually. It fits pretty good. And the assembly job was actually pretty good. I'm happy with it. It works, and it's done well. Okay, that's it. That's the core box. Let's go yell at an expansion, I guess. All right, I don't have to want to bother with this crap right now, so we're just going to go with it. It's just going to be here. Going to keep us company. Let's look at some upgrades. Maybe they upgrade the tokens to good ones. I don't know. We'll see. I doubt it. But we will see. Let's look at some upgrades. Let's see here. What do we got? We got a ugly box that doesn't match the other ones, but at least it's not plain cardboard. So you know what? I'm not going to complain. Like, for real, I'm not. I mean, yes, it doesn't match. Yes, it still stands out like a sore thumb. But it's themed, and you know what? I guess actually a regular cardboard would almost fit my shelves better for half these. I do appreciate that it's still a little custom. It'd be nice if it was full art and color and all that kind of stuff, but I guess they charged more for color. So they just went black and white. This version is from the 50s, before color was invented in the world. And so the world was black and white. And so is this game. All that color that you liked from the IP and how cartoony and bright it was, gone. This is the DC version of the Marvel. That's why he's angry. That's Superman. I don't know. Come on. All right, again, very, very thin. You hear it like creaking as it struggles to live. Speaking of color, here's some color. Is this a poster? Did I get a poster? A folded poster. Hot dog. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's painful to watch. Okay, don't do that. Ta-da! We got a poster. I dig it. Let's go. My son will love this, so we'll probably go in his room. We'll dig it because he likes to like weird beasts and crap like that, I'm sure. Okay. We got a poster. What the heck is this? Oh, okay, I remember. This is to store, I think, the different enemies or whatever in like it's a thing. This is just storage. And everybody's favorite gray hearts. Everybody's favorite gray hearts. I mean, I hear everybody. Screw you, meeples. I'm getting real soldiers. Look at that. I love it. And I love this color, actually. I have these on a few other games, and they're good. Okay. Okay, good. I never have to deal with those dirty peasant meeples. I get full-fledged minis. And they're actually not bad. Like, they're really cute. Like, just because they're so tiny, and they have no face at all. They're like little Lego guys. Like, I want to paint their heads, like, yellow. Just go from there. A little bit of flash on the back. But you know what? You know what? It's not a meeple. I can tell you that much. So instantly better. Okay. All right. It is ironic that the hearts that they didn't get red is in like the upgrade kit. I didn't even realize that. That's funny. And again, we got. So this is kind of interesting. So they're like stacked, right? But like, you're gonna have to stack them. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of weird because obviously you need a lid on both, right? So it's gonna be like a lid here, and then a lid here. It's gonna be like this. That's how it's gonna be. So let's see if they actually stack once it's like that, or if there's no. So can I do? See, that's too tall. This will go here. That's too. You ain't fitting these back in. I can tell you that much. So this is purely a box to ship it to you, not really for you to actually use. Okay, all right. I mean, you do you, I guess. You make the product you want. Who am I to tell you what to do? Who am I? Who am I? Gosh, by the end of this, I won't even know who I am. All right, next one. Boring. Let's do something more cool. Let's hope this is cool. Let's hope this is more cool. 3D tower expansion. Let's pimp this sucker out. We might have a bowed-in box here. We might have tokens peeling off of themselves, but you know what we are going to have? Some 3D freaking tokens. Or towers. No, we don't get 3D tokens. We get tokens that are also stickers, apparently. That's all the factory did was get some cardboard and put some stickers on it. And they're like, yeah, there's your tokens. Come on, I just want to open it. Ooh, that was almost my finger. Hey, guys, cut the box, not your... Well, don't cut the box either. See, that's what I don't want to do. The problem is, it's so warped. It's, like, really tight. Like, this wrapping is too tight. Who made this? Can I see who made this? Is it Ironhide Game? No. I mean, Lucky Duck Games made it, right? But who's this Ironhide? Who's Ironhide? That sounds like a Transformer name, too. I don't know. Right, let's just open this up. Okay, come on. All right, we got this. This is actually pretty good, by the way. Like, this is good thickness. I like it, actually. Okay, so definitely bowed in here. I don't know if you can see the bow. I don't know. Can you see the bow? Maybe. But it's there. I promise. I see the bow. In fact, I see a little kind of dent here. You see? Oh, look at that! Look at that! The shine will show you the way to the dent. So just dent it in a little bit. Oh gosh! Again! Freaking again! What is it? Why do you hate me? With these, yeah. Oh, look at that! It's all dented in here. What happened to this box? Where was this? Get out of here! Oh man, I swear. Okay, that's stuck. Whatever. What if there's something in there? It's gonna bother me. Come on, just separate it. Come on, please. Come on. Okay. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, hold on. Almost. Hold on. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What in God's name? Did you guys see that? I got the tray. Well, I don't want to put that back in there. Am I even supposed to? Is it just... Oh, man. Oh, that was bad. Oh, dear God. Okay. I can't even... It's like... Because it's all warped now. It's not even gonna, like... Oh, whatever. Oh, do I gotta build these? I ain't doing that right now. So supposedly, there's some 3D boards somewhere in here. I guess. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen. How about that? I'm not dealing with that right now. I don't need this in my life. I am happily, right now, on a vacation, in a cabin, away from kids, away from... I'm not bringing this to the cabin. Oh my dear. Okay, whatever. It's not even gonna close all the way anymore. There. So I'm not even gonna let... No, that's gonna bother me. I can't. There we go. Hey, now if I push down, it pops it back out. Okay. Try another big expansion here. This is bowed out. I can't even make this up. It's like each one's different. Oh my gosh. Even their 3D renders are different. She's like really well lit and shiny. You see how shiny she is? And then these guys are like, have a matte look to it and like a soft highlight. Like they're not even... I'm gonna cry. Oh man, they are so lucky. I did not unbox this when they were running their Game Found campaign because I hope the game's good. I don't have a lot of nice things to say about the physical part of this game. Now, they are not selling me just a rulebook without an index, which is already bad, right? They are not selling me just a rulebook. They're not selling me a whole bunch of paper I could draw stick figures on and play through that. They're selling me a board game with physical components that costs a lot of money. Stuff isn't cheap. This hobby isn't cheap. And when I spend a lot of money, I want something nice in return. That's not really this. Now, what's interesting here, this is very weird. Is that supposed to be like that? Okay, hold on. This is weird. It's like, so there is. It looks weird. Okay, maybe it'll show. Yeah, you guys can see that. Do you see the like mountains here? Like I think they're. It looks like it's a little map. Very subtle. I don't know why it's there. It's even on the front. It's like literally everywhere. Like here, you can see right there. It's like there's like this soft, barely noticeable. Like it looked like water damage to me. I'm like, who the heck got this wet? But it's not water damage. It just looks like water damage. Of course it looks like water damage. Okay, Spider Goddess. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. It's sideways. Here, let me fix that for you. There you go. Scenario. I wonder, maybe they went the expansion. You can get the index in the expansion. No, you can't get an index. God forbid you get an index. There's no index. Oh man, that is a mess. This looks like a 4X game. This is like component drop. This is somebody else's unboxing. What do we got here? We got... What in God's name is... What am I supposed to do with... What is this? What? It's a... Did we give up on cardboard? Why are these like... Why? But why? This is not pleasant. Like it just... It's really bendy and it feels hokey. I've had prototypes that felt better than that. I've had pro tips and better tokens than this, too. I've had pro tips with indexes, too. Okay. Do I dare punch this out? If I do, it should at least be the dynamite. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Did this one survive? Is this... I mean, there's a big old tag there, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, put this one aside in its holy place of I wasn't garbage. These seem better, which I do appreciate. I'm going to try and... I did just leave a whole bunch of junk here, but that's how I feel about this unboxing. But I do want to make sure they stay. Yeah, these are nicer. This is how the others should have been. That's definitely what you want. And you know what? I don't care if I'm the only person that got that, because I got it. I'm not going to just be like, oh, well, if yours was good, then I'm going to be happy, because mine wasn't. How about that? We got some more stickers. I hate stickers. We got more of this. This is the exact same as the other stuff you saw, except the card's like really bent. So there's that, I guess, and there's a nice little hole there. Okay. Oh gosh, come on. Okay, we got some of this. Is this easy open? Easy open? Open for me. Wait, I see it. I think. I'm just gonna scratch all the cards. Hold on. Easy open my bottom. Oh, that's not helpful. Oh, come on. It's open. You can see it. It's right there. You can see it. It's just, there's nothing. Hold on. Oh. Okay, hold on. I think I may have hacked my way into there. Through the side wall. This is like cheating in like Mario Kart or something. I'm just gonna like hop, skip, and jump to the far end of the track. That feels different too. Okay. You got a whole bunch of, look, more brown and more purple. And, ooh, we got red this time. It's weird that it's just like a color gradient and not like themed at all. I don't know. It would have been, what is this? Okay. I think what you do is you lay those spiders on top of other stuff. I don't know why this is down. Like, what is that? I don't know what goes in there. Minis! Oh, gosh, dang it. What is it? You know, I'm not even surprised. Let's look at Shiny Chick. Here's Shiny Chick. She is not as shiny as her render. Imagine that. Blade's bent. It's like curvy blade, but you know, it's skinny too. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? At least she's on her base. I mean, there's that, I suppose. She's barefoot. What's she got all this armor for? No shoes. Was she confused about armor? Does she know how armor works? Must not. He looks stupid with us. He looks like a little rocket. Oh, I've gone insane. I'm sorry, guys. I need a vacation. Okay. I actually like this guy. I like his pose. I like his whole, like, I'm going to pound my fist to my arm kind of thing. And I like the kind of gym outcropping on the back. And I actually appreciate his general kind of oh gosh, dang, I swear. Non-rigid. I don't think there's any glue here. Oh, the tiniest bit of super glue I have ever seen. They're trying to save money? Anyway, I like his little like notches in there and stuff. He's cool. He'll look cool painted too, I think. And glued onto a base. Whatever. I don't care. I mean, that's great for shipping, but how am I supposed to store it and have it stay... like, not... Get out of here. Spider Lady! Okay, so, she's got a bottom on her. My goodness. That is some trunk space. Not attached, oh, wait. Okay, so attached here and attached here. So just 4 attached, which is kind of cool. I actually like it when they're not attached sometimes, because they can look kind of cool. She has a gem in her... Is that an abdomen? I don't even know what that is. I don't know. There is some texture on the bottom a little bit here, which I'm actually surprised to see. There's actually some texture kind of all on the back there a little bit, which is cool, because otherwise it's really, really smooth. Super cartoony, but that's okay. That's kind of what it's all about, right? She doesn't look angry at all. So there's that. She looks kind of happy. This is definitely bent. Look how bendy this is, by the way. This is like some of the cheapest plastic I've ever seen. Now, minis aren't actually difficult to do. They're not difficult to get a good quality out of them too. You want to know how you get good minis? You spend money on them. You get as good minis as you spend money on. That's pretty much it's actually one of the more simple things in life. If you pay the money to get a premium, kind of like people who, a manufacturer that knows what they're doing, that's really skilled at making minis, that'll use the nice plastic that isn't this, you can get nice minis, but it costs more, right? It certainly does. I don't recall this game being cheaper than all my other games. Not by a lot, but what the heck do I know? He's actually not hollow, which I'm surprised. I would have thought he would have been hollow. No, you know what? I think he still is. I'm going to say that is because you see a little bit of a lip there where I think they plugged his hole, which sounds funny. But I think that's what that is. I love the texture. What is this on top? I don't know. I'd have to look at his art. But I dig that too. It looks like a little cloth maybe, but it's like snaking down in a weird way that I don't necessarily am comfortable with. He also only has 4 fingers. This is how these guys roll. I like this, actually. I think it looks cool. I love the texture, and very cartoony, but in a cool way. And he's probably the scariest looking enemy. Okay, well, and again, now they're just like loose, and wait, is that snapping? Oh, look, he's snapping. Is she snapping? Snapping. Oh my gosh, they are snapping. Like really gnarly snapping. There we go. So you can pick up the whole thing with it. Okay. Was there no lid? I don't think there was. I think it's just this. Okay. Well, don't want to forget my paper. My scenario booklet without an index. And a lid. Alright, we got 2 small expansions to go, and then we're finally done. And I can go to some therapy. It'll be alright. So we got this one. We got this one. I think I'm gonna do this one first. Let's do this. He's like gone Super Saiyan or something. I dig that. Yeah, all this is still built for like retail, right? This game is amazing. The quality is not of the production copy, however, though. So that sucks. The best tower defense we have ever played, Man vs. Meeple. Now, of course, they both accept money from game developers, so there's some salt involved there. I, however, a little critical of this, and funny enough, I haven't been paid either. That's it. I'm just bitter. Sometimes I talk too openly with you guys. I hope you guys don't mind. I'll just keep it real. This feels different. It's kind of interesting. Like, it just feels different. Maybe it's just more rigid. I don't know. It's kind of, it's very, I'm not used to reading a setup that's skinny before. That's kind of interesting. It works. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? No paper. Oh, all right. Let's test them out. I think that felt good. That felt good. It looks like it's just the core box, just the majority of them. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And here's that premium storage that I paid for. Well, they just give it to you for free in here, I guess, in these expansions. It's this core box you're chumped out of, I guess. So here's this kind of player hero thing. And then here's this, which again looks, oh, there's a little ding there. Do you see the ding? Oh. I like it, it's cool that it does that, but it like does not like lay flat, like at all, like not even close. Like I'm assuming they either didn't try it or didn't care when they saw it. It has to be one or the other. And there's like, do you see that? There's like blue paint. Like this is actively like becoming terrible looking. Look, I've opened this like 3 times, and it looks like this looks like it's from the 80s now. Like, you see how this is split nice? I guess it's split nice here, too. It's just the inside. They didn't put a crease there. Is this one doing that? Not as badly, anyway. Oh, good. It's just on the side I need. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, I feel great about that. Because there should be something here to hold it in, I'm assuming. That's funny. There we go. I was like, what the heck? Wait. Is that better? Is that worse? I don't know. Not exactly the coolest image on the whatever. I'm expecting too much, obviously. We got a new character though. He's cool. I like him. Look at him. He's like he's actually quite dynamic. He's got a cool shield. He's holding the shield well. I like that. Like the kind of battle damage you can see on his shield. You know, like all pretty much everywhere. His cape looks good. His sword's cool. I like his sword. That's neat. Yeah, this guy's pretty solid actually. He even has a little bit of like glowiness on his eyebrows, you know, so it looks like his eyes are glowing, which again is neat. The assembly could use some work. This was not pushed in all the way. You can see the little post there, right? The idea is to push him in there, and maybe it's just a little broken. I don't know. You see the post right there? I can put him in the freezer if I care enough. Ask me if I do. But he's just chilling there? Just, you know, whatever? Okay, that's fine. Okay, another big base. I'm assuming this is actually a lot flatter, so that's good. That's good. I actually really dig this guy. I love his texture. This is definitely like brushed on texture, right? It's not like really sculpted texture. It's more just like like you took a fork and just like did this a whole bunch of times. This is sculpted, right? Like that's nice. But this just looks like a texture, but that's fine. It's fine. It actually works with the theme here. The inside of the mouth is not textured at all. That does not surprise me. Eyebrows are really thick here, which I actually dig. I like the little person there. It looks like a baby that like wants to, you know, come see daddy, with his hands out like that. But it's cool. Funny enough, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 fingers. That's weird. Because he doesn't. Nobody else does. They all have 4. This freaking nature has an extra finger in this world. I dig it though. Again, he's kind of off center and all that, which I really appreciate. And it's like kind of frightening too, which is cool too. Does that snap in? No. Okay. Random snap in. Just depends on what box you're looking at, I guess. You know, randomly. I don't get like all this stuff. Like, I don't get. Is that for maybe all the tokens there? And then what's like what's going on here? Huh? What's this all about? Explain this to me. 'Cause I don't freaking know. Whatever. I don't know. I think this one in there, I guess. Why not? I'll go in there. Next one. Last one, guys. This has been a time and a half. But it takes time to rant. You know, you can't rush a rant. You just gotta have to lay into it. Last one. And again, we got like 2 separate renders going on there. But at least there it kind of makes sense. There's only 2 units there, and one's a hero, one's a bad guy. The other one was like, it's just a random person. It's shinier and brighter and whatever. Okay. There we are. Open this bad boy up. Okay. Don't need to look at that again. Oh, we got fire tokens. Let's punch it out. Oh, let's not punch it out. I was just kidding. Come on, give me that. You... Oh man, some gnarly freaking tack there. My goodness. That being said, I like the color. Put it back in, and the shape's cool. Ooh, that is... This one right here, that's a rough one. The rest look good. Oh, come on. The tags are pretty hardcore here. Pretty hardcore. All right, I'm not going to take... Oh, well, let's go ahead. Seriously. You got to put some effort into that. Ain't kidding around. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this? That's the beginnings. Look at this. Do you see the cut? Like, whatever... whoever manufactured this, don't use this manufacturer again, Lucky Duck. They don't even know how to maintain their equipment, apparently, because this is, again, a bad cut. Like, do you see the little jump there? And I think this is probably what's causing, like, this, like, peel issue and stuff like that. Like, yeah, but, you know, I've asked Awakened Realms after they got a whole bunch of flack with their melted soldier and their terrible dry heads in the edge to not use E-Star, and they still do, so nobody listens to me anyway. That's fine. They want to keep paying for bad quality product from their own manufacturers. That's on them. They can do that. I'm just going to check to see if this has some garbage. Yeah, see, like the whole... Now I got purple. Oh, yeah, see, it's... why? I don't understand. Like, look, it could almost... If you made this box just a freaking little bit bigger, you wouldn't have to do this whole stupid junk. What the freak am I supposed to do with this? This is freaking stupid. Like, how is that good storage, huh? You tell me. Gosh dang it, I swear. He looks cool. Again, I like the crossed arms, like I was looking down. I'm sorry I threw you. Not really. Just throw you back in there, I guess. Nothing else to do with you. Was this on top? I don't think so. I think it was down. Actually, yeah, so is that supposed to go there, or is that supposed to go in here? Get out of here. Here's Moloc. With the... Again, I don't think these are super straight, but they work. His goat feet are pretty freaky, so I'll give him that. The whole demon goat feet. He doesn't... Like, the other guy, the abomination, the snow yeti guy, the Wampa, he's like actively eating a person. He's just kind of standing there, right? But, you know, looking all grumpy. That's okay. That's all right. Again, if it's his theme, it's not super aggressive or anything. This is actually glued on very well. Like, very well. That's a great assembly there. And this is assembled too, and that looks good. Quite impressed. There's not really some kind of, like, you can see the mold on there, but it's not crazy. At least I was able to, my voice is going, what the heck was that about? At least I'm not ending on a terrible note, you know? The only weird part about this whole, like, is this brown too? Like, I'll have to look at the art, because there's no real clear line separations on everything, though these horns look good too. And again, I like the sculpted on stuff. Yeah, he looks cool. I like him. I'm glad I ended on that. What the heck is that? I don't know. There's some weird, like, flash here too. Well, you know what, guys? That was quite the unboxing. I waited like a month to experience that. Oh, and now we got... Oh yeah, it's snapping all right. Anyway, and this is what I'm left with. I gotta clean this up now. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. You know, while I am up in the mountains of Calvin, I technically do have Wi-Fi in some spots. I can go into town too. I'll be checking in. I'll see what's going on. You guys let me know your thoughts on this, especially when it comes to the newest campaign. I will tell you right now, I will not be late pledging that. Like 100% I will not be. I got plenty here, first of all, gameplay-wise. And I don't want to pay for quality that's below most other things on my shelf. So, but looks cartoony, looks cute, looks fun. I should have known when it was IP that it might be a little cheaper. That tends to be the case. Anyway, that's it for now. I will talk to you guys again really, really soon, especially when I get back. So don't go anywhere. I know I won't. All right, bye, guys.